Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Today I have my Empties bag, so it is pretty full, not quite as full as it has been in the past, and I wanted to show you what I went through this last month. Like I said, I have not gone through as much as I have in past months, but I still went through quite a few things. The first thing in here is from Garnier Whole Blends. This is the green apple and green tea conditioner. This was okay. I thought I had liked this more than I thought I did after I used it for a while. So I probably wouldn't repurchase that. I might try a different one from that line though. And then this is a conditioner from Nature's Gate Organics, lemongrass and clary sage. I found this, I don't know how long ago I actually got it, but I am so glad it is gone as a conditioner. It smelled okay, but it was a little old, but it worked, but it wasn't the best. Like, my hair feels a little drier than it normally does, so I wasn't a big fan. Another oldie that I found, if you don't know, I have been trying to go through and find all of the stuff that I've had for a while in my collection, and especially for body care and hair care, and go through them and use them up, because I sometimes end up with lots of stuff that I forget about. Skincare I'm really good about using up, but body care not so much. This is a case in point. This is the Winter Candy Apple hand soap from Bath & Body Works. This has been around for a few years. I love this one. This is my favorite scent, so it is gone, which makes me a little sad. Another one that I got at Bath & Body Works, this is the C.O. Bigelow Almond Superb Body Cleanser. This was my last one. I had so many of these I've tried to use up in the past few months, so it is gone. I don't think I have any more. I hope I don't have any more. I will be upset if I have more. I do have more of these that I need to use up. It is the Clementine Superb Body Lotion from C.O. Bigelow. I know I have 2 or 3 more bottles of that still, so you will continue to see that in Empties. Not this next month, because I haven't been using it. I decided to go to something a little more moisturizing than it, because it is not that moisturizing, unfortunately. Then from Bath & Body Works, this is the Midnight Pomegranate Triple Moisture Body Cream. This is really overpowering right now, the pomegranate scent. It's a good scent though. This one was starting to get a little older. That's why I decided to use it up. But it is gone now, so all is good on that end. Rounding out my body care, I have a hand lotion from The Body Shop. This is Frosted Cranberry. This smells really good. It's not the most moisturizing, so it's a good fall one, but now that it is winter, I find it is not moisturizing enough. This I am so glad that I finally used up. This is the Essential Nail and Hand Cream by Jenna Hip. I got this at Costco a couple years ago. I am not a fan of this, but it worked better on my feet. I started using it on my feet at night, and it worked much better. I went through it, and I'm so glad it is gone. This is from Secret. This is a clinical strength solid. I had this in probably a Walmart box. This thing lasted several weeks, like 3 or 4 weeks. It lasted forever. It was an okay deodorant, but it lasted forever. I finished this. This took me absolutely forever. I've had this sitting in my cabinet for so long. It is the Healing Garden Kids. It's a sparkling strawberry body mist. It does have a pretty alcoholic scent to it, which was not something that I really liked about it, but other than that, it was an okay strawberry kitty type scent. From C.O. Bigelow, this is another one. No, this is Le Couvent des Minimes. I have no idea. It's in French. This was a hydrating body sorbet in verbena and lemon. It was pretty good. Again, it was really light coverage, so I would have liked something that was a little bit more hydrating. 2 tools I used up. This one is getting kind of grody. This is from Ulla Henriksen. It came with my masking set. It's just a sponge, so once you get done with your masks and you're trying to wash it off, you use the sponge to get them off. The other thing is from Bare Minerals. I had one of these last month too. This is the Full Flawless Face brush. It is just shedding like crazy. I have hair everywhere, so it went away as well because it was just too much to deal with. It was not, I don't want to have more hair on my face from the brush than on the actual brush, which is what it was starting to feel like. As always, I have a Tom's of Maine. This is the cinnamon clove flavor because, as you probably have heard me say many times, I am allergic to peppermint, so I can't use a peppermint toothpaste. So new this month, I have a couple of wax melts that I have used up. This is actually in my warmer right now, but it probably won't be for long. It is from Zany Laney. She unfortunately does not do wax melts anymore. This was the scent Destiny. It's a pretty good scent. There's something that could be a little strong about it, and I'm not quite sure what it was. Then the other one is from Candy Panda, which I got from my gift box exchange this spring, and this is the scent Pretty Pimpin'. It was a really sweet scent, so I did enjoy that. The Peter Thomas Roth Acne Clear Invisible Dots, 3 packages of those I went through this month. I also finished up this peel-off mask that I started my sample Saturday. Used it a couple more times. It is the Clarifying Honey. Finished my Shiseido cotton facial cottons. I did repurchase these during the Ulta sale, and I also got some Ulta pads as well, so I am stocked up on those once again. Another one that always makes its way in, Mario Badescu Anti-Acne Serum. It does wonders for my skin. I can't imagine what my skin would be like without it. I also used the Cucumber Cleansing Lotion. This was okay. I'm not a big fan of toners, and that's definitely what it was. So I probably would not recommend it because I didn't enjoy it that much. Same thing with this. This is the Sun in Park or Soon in Park Beauty Water. This came in a Sephora favorite set. I didn't see that it did anything, to be honest with you, so I don't know what beauty water is. Although I was reading something about SK2 and how like their essence is supposed to be anti-aging, so maybe that's why I don't notice anything, because it's just too subtle for me. And if I had more mature skin, maybe that would work better and like notice. But right now I'm still battling acne all of the time and oil. From Garnier, this is a Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. I'm so glad to finish this. I'm trying to get rid of all my micellar waters because I don't really enjoy them, because then you have to have the facial cottons with them, and I have several of them though that I am working my way through. Cleanser. This is a Peter Thomas Roth 3% Glycolic Solutions Cleanser. This was pretty good. I do like this one. I don't know if I like it better than the Acne Cleanser though. I think the Acne Cleanser might be my favorite of all of his cleansers. I also did a scrub, although they call it a face gommage. It is from Skin & Company. It is a truffle therapy scrub. I didn't really like this because it wasn't grainy enough for me. I wanted something a little less creamy and a little bit more exfoliating. But if you have skin that isn't as acne prone, you might like it better. I just wanted something a little bit more exfoliating because I didn't really feel like it was an acid cleanser or an acid peel or a physical exfoliator. From Manuka Doctor, this is the Drops of Crystal Cashmere Touch Serum. Let's see if that shows up. This was an interesting serum, especially because this is one of those airless pump bottles, but you could pull out, and I did try to get every drop of it. You can see there's a little bit still in there, but I've never had an airless pump that screwed on and off like that before. I did enjoy this. This was a nice feeling serum. I did think I used more of it than I would have liked to because of the price. Like, I wanted something that spread out a little bit more because it felt like I had to use a lot to get there. This, I'm calling it on this because there's a little bit at the bottom, but it's too hard to get any more out. And it's starting to smell a little off, and it is an oil, so I think it's time to go. This is from Julep. This is the tinted lip oil treatment in Crave. It does have a slightly orange scent to it. I really like this. I use this as a prep before I put lipstick on in the morning. So wash my face, put my serum on, put this on, then I put my eye cream and my acne serum and my moisturizer. But this was always a step in my morning beauty routine. I like to do an oil so that I have a little bit of moisturized lips before I put on whatever lipstick that I am working on. Speaking of lipsticks, I have two that are going to the lipstick graveyard. Unfortunately, I just don't think they are good. I was going to put them in my Maybes Revisited, but I just want to get rid of them because they're not great. The first is the Academy of Colors Metallic Liquid Lipstick in Cupid's Kiss. Really liked this. It was pretty, but it has gotten kind of chunky and separated, and it looks like there's actually white in there. So yeah, it's gross. It's going, it's gone. The other one is the Too Faced Melted Matte, and I haven't had this that long, really. And this is in Child Star, and I went to try this on and see if I liked the shade or not. It smells like rancid oil. It is so rancid, and I was like, Mom, come smell this. And she smelled it, and she was like, oh, yeah, it went rancid. None of my other melted mattes have, the ones I got at the same time are still working and smelling all right. So I don't know what it was about this one. This one makes me sad because it was, Child Star was named after Shirley Temple, I'm pretty sure, who is one of my favorite actresses of all time. And I love Shirley Temple. I was lucky enough to be able to go to one of her estate auctions. They did several of them, and one of them just happened to be in a city where I was at the same time, so I got to go and I got to see all of her childhood costumes, all of the movie costumes, all of her dolls. It was so cool. So that one meant something to me, so I'm sad that that's the one that had to go. Another one that could have more use from it, but I'm just calling it, is the Ulta Beauty Brow Shaping Gel in Clear. First off, the new packaging is just a little weird because there's such a long wand here, so you're getting way less product than you used to, and it doesn't feel like the same formula because it does not, it made my eyebrows like sticky, like you would go like this and it felt tacky all day, like it was weird. So I'm calling it, I didn't like it. I am so sad this is gone. This is my peach powder, Peach Perfect powder from Too Faced. I love this. I even took out the plastic sifter so that I got every like drop of powder from it. This is probably my favorite powder of all of the ones that I have tried. So I was very sad when this was gone. I finished another Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. This is like the slightly larger travel size. It is the 1 ounce, so that one is gone. And my final empty for this month is from Burberry. This is the Burberry Long-Lasting Flawless Soft Matte Foundation in Porcelain, color 11. It is gone. I love the packaging. It was so pretty. I'm not going to keep the bottle because that would be just silly. I got this at TJ Maxx for $14.99, and unfortunately I have not found it since, and it is like $52 at Sephora. So it is not going to be repurchased because it's too expensive. But I really did like this. This is actually the 4th bottle of foundation I have finished this year because I finished Estee Lauder Double Wear, a peach foundation, and this is the 2nd bottle of this that I finished. I'm trying to go through my other foundations and see what I like and what I don't like. So sometime soon in the new year, I'm going to be putting up like new collection videos. I know I'm like not caught up with all of my collection right now, but I want to revisit especially like foundations and concealers and powders, because I've been testing those a lot more lately, and there's some that are definitely going and some that I'm really missing. That is it for my empties this month. Let me know what your thoughts were on these. Have you tried any of these? Do you like them? Are you not a fan of them? Let me know. I love talking with you down below in the comments. I have been not as good about it this semester as I want to, so I will be more on top of it, answering your responses, I promise, this coming year. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you next time.